Hello, welcome to Daily Report by Outlier. Those who don't know me, I'm co-founder and CEO of Outlier, and every day I go over, I present my view of broader markets, what is happening, if there are any opportunities that I see within Outlier dashboard. So that's kind of I go over every day on this channel. A quick background of what we provide. We have built a dashboard, we have built a platform where we measure how investors are reacting to changing market conditions, whether it's news, price movement, or economy. And we provide the analytics around how irrationally fearful or greedy they are and by how much. So this really helps in making the decision when presented with opportunities. So let's get started. So first thing, let's look into the broader market, what I'm looking at right now. So the first thing I noticed this morning, and this is the exercise I do every day, um, when market opens. So the first thing I look into is the news, anything which is driving the market. So looks like the CPI number, the inflation number came this morning, and they were a bit hotter than expected. So in last month, they went really aggressive on the rate cuts. You know, the story was inflation is going down, you know, because the jobs, they were still worried about the overall economy. They wanted to go aggressive on the rate cuts. And everybody was thinking that, hey, maybe every month or every other month they may cut like by 50 basis point or so. But right now, as I said, the CPI number came in a bit hotter than usual. The job numbers are still not looking good, so they are like trying to balance this out. So my expectation is they're going to be still a rate cut because they have announced that, but they may not be that aggressive as everybody was thinking before. So it may be gradual, it may be slow, but rate cuts are going to happen. But they have to balance it out. And as I was talking about the oil price, recently, because of this war in Middle East, is going to impact the inflation number, which for the last month, and which was kind of in line with what I was thinking. So yeah, right now the stocks are down, because of these numbers essentially. So that's kind of the first thing I look into it. Think about it. You have a broader market sentiment, how the market is moving. And then second thing I look into, uh, market breadth data within the outlier dashboard. Think about it. I'm trying to find opportunities, whether I'm going to trade or not. If I'm into a position, should I stay in the position or not? All of this. So I start my journey with the broader market. I look where everything is at, look at news, right? So again, I talked about Tesla yesterday. Tesla is going to unveil this robo taxi on their next event. Their earning reports is also coming later this month. I believe it's on 23rd. So there may be some opportunities between now and that time, because I hate to kind of um, stay in when the earnings are coming out, because it can go either way. I mean, you can go super lucky, it can go really high, or it can go the other way around. So earnings are kind of hard to predict in my opinion. I mean, you can, but still there's a risk there. So let's get started. So right now, pretty much all the sectors, overall market is in bearish trend right now. That's what I'm seeing. When I pull the data here, when I look at all the stocks, it's going down, The bull list percent is still going down. The number of stocks in uptrend are kind of either flat or going down. Number of stocks in downtrend are going up or flat. So right now, overall, the market sentiment, according to the outlier data, is still bearish. So I am not gonna go aggressive right now. I'm gonna probably stay out of the market. One sector caught my attention though is financial sector. It has started to turn around, right? And in fact, one of the opportunity that I saw in our bull list is JP Morgan. But again, I am still gonna be very, very careful with this sector because the earning seasons is starting. So tomorrow, JP Morgan gonna announce their quarterly earnings, and as I said, earnings are a bit tricky because uh, it can go either way. It can go up, it can go down. It's always about how the market is going to react. So it's always safe to, in my opinion, again, to stay out of the market when earnings are coming out, even though there is an opportunity within JP Morgan, right? So if I come back here, I open the JP Morgan within our dashboard. Few things I look at it. One, I want to make sure the oscillator, what is oscillator? This blue line that I see, it starts to go up. We call it price trajectory or oscillator, which predicts where the price is headed in the near future. And in fact, there is a buy, as you can see, for JP Morgan today. And if I look at the heat map, it's in red right now. Red means the investor behavior, the fear and greed. Right now, the fear is higher. So the fear is closer to, R9. We measure fear from R1 to R50, R50 being extremely fearful. Right now, it's in fear zone. It started to go the other way around for JP Morgan, as I said. But one thing that is I'm very, very careful is around the earning season because it can go either way. So it has a potential to go up, JP Morgan, if the earnings are kind of in line with it. Maybe to relook into this opportunity after earnings are out. So we'll see. Uh, Coming back, someone asked me yesterday. Someone pinged me, "Hey, how do I hunt for opportunities? How do I find how do I prepare myself to find more opportunities?" So uh, in our screener, we have a very nice selection of the criteria. Like, for example, what I do is sometimes I come here and look for the stocks which has a sell signal there. Heat map range, I want to make sure that most of it in red, probably some of it in the green values as well. In some cases, what I do, I want to see at stocks which has moved 5% or more in last 5 days, or I can change my criteria here. Uh, the oscillator can move up or down, or I can, just choose the oscillator which is kind of moving down. Overlay indicator, so which tells you whether a stock is in uptrend or downtrend or neutral, right? So I want to look into the stocks where it's in either downtrend or neutral. So then I do is I simply click on apply filter. So what it is doing right now, it's looking for these opportunities out there where these stocks have seen a major um, I guess pullback, and you can look at which sector, which industry they belong to, what is the heat map values, all of it. So you can find really, really good opportunities once you go through this list. Look at the individual stock, look at overall market sector, market breadth, how you're how it is doing. So you can really find some good opportunities here hidden, which it's very easy to find using our screener. So there are so many stocks that has seen a bigger pullback, where the heat map value is kind of in the fear right now. You can look at oscillator, you can look at other data point to make that decision. So I just wanted to bring it up because someone asked me yesterday. Okay, coming back to Tesla, right? So Tesla is one of the stock where I feel like there's gonna be right now a momentum which may come. Right now it's still the oscillator is going down, it hasn't turned up, so I will not even bother about it right now. But once it starts to turn up right here, which may happen, next few days, between now and October 23rd, if there are opportunities, you may find some good trades with Tesla. In I was looking at Tesla's numbers. I mean, I was looking at some of these sales numbers yesterday. Um, they their Chinese, sales were looking very good recently. My thought process is numbers may be good, but again, you don't know, how it's gonna be. But so far, it's looking good in my opinion. The Tesla, there may be an opportunity hidden, so keep an eye on Tesla. So that's pretty much it from what I'm seeing right now. Mostly bearish. It's kind of pretty much all the sectors are going down. There may be, few opportunities here and there that you can find. Market is very volatile right now. One day it's up, one day it's down. So sometimes it's better to stay out of the market at that time, unless all the data points kind of are in sync. So that's probably a good way to look at when you're trading. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining in. And before I stop this call, we have a special right now going on with OVTLYR, which you can grab for just $329 because the prices are gonna go up from next month. So yeah, that's all. Thanks for joining. See you all tomorrow.